Warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This lesson is delivered to second year baccalaureate students, which is entitled Brain Drain. And before we get into the details of the lesson, I want you to look at this picture. Try to focus on it. What do you see? This is a brain, sir. Yes, this is a brain, but not any kind of brain. This is a moving brain. Now, as you can see here, this brain is coming from a place, heading towards another place. And here there is a bag, so he's taking his belongings with him, a suitcase, and he's walking on a roadway. This roadway is protected, as you can see here. There's some protection barriers, so the road is safe. Now the question is, what do you think is in these two bags? All right, very nice. So because this is a brain, he can carry with him his knowledge, experience, all sorts of information that he has accumulated throughout his life or past life. And here we have a suitcase. Maybe it contains his personal files like identity card and nationality, his degrees and certificates and all kind of diplomas that he earned. So he's leaving his place, as you can see. So he's taking everything and he's leaving. Now the question is, why do you think this brain is leaving? Suppose that this brain belongs to a doctor or to an engineer. So why do you think this doctor or this engineer is leaving? Why is leaving his country, his place, and going to another place? So this is the thing that I'm going to cover in this lesson. We're going to talk about the causes that lead these brains to leave the countries towards other countries, more developed countries. So let's continue. Now, brain drain has nothing to do with the kitchen drain, or when we say that the battery drains. Brain drain means a human capital flight, or brain loss, or wasted brains. Call it as you like, but it has nothing to do with this brain or this drain here. What is brain drain? Brain drain is the immigration of highly educated and skilled young people to more developed countries seeking a better quality of life. It's an immigration of the brains in general. Highly educated, highly trained, talented, intelligent, people with higher IQ, clever people, skilled workers, skilled people who quit their countries looking for a better life conditions somewhere else. Let's have an idea about this type of movement, of human movement, from a less developed country to a more developed country. Here we have skilled people All right? They are going to move from Morocco to Canada. This type of movement is called immigration. Now, Canada calls these people immigrants. For Canada, these Moroccan people are immigrant. But for Morocco, we call them immigrants or expatriates. Immigrant or expatriate. Morocco in this case is a sending country because it sends its citizens, let's call them immigrants, to Canada, which is in this case a host country. A host country. The number of people immigrating from the Arab world is enormous, huge. These are some statistics from the Arab League Report for Migration 2014. Look at Palestine. Palestine comes first with over than 3,600,000 people immigrating from Palestine. If you look at it, in Palestine, there is a war there. There is violence, or what we call political instability in Palestine. The major reason why these people leave Palestine is war. For Egypt, now we're talking about the biggest or the higher population in the Arab country. We're talking about 100 million people in Egypt. And the main reason why Egyptian people leave their country is poverty and joblessness. Morocco comes third with about 3 million people. Now, Morocco also has a big rate of joblessness. So people leave from Morocco looking for a better life conditions and good jobs opportunities. Iraq comes third. Now this number has increased enormously from 2014 up to this moment, because there is a war in Iraq. There is what we call political instability, and most people leave because of this war. Somalia is well known for famines and poverty. So most of people leave Somalia because of poverty and limited resources. Now, let us learn about the causes of brain drain. To better understand this, the causes can be categorized into push factors and pull factors. Push factors are always negative. They have to do with the sending country. In this case, we talked about Morocco. So what are the causes that push Moroccan people to leave Morocco? Maybe lack of jobs. Lack of jobs has to do with the sending country, and it's negative. Whereas pull factors are always positive. We took Canada. Canada is the host country, which has an abundance of jobs. This cause is positive and motivates Moroccan people to leave Morocco. Push factors. The main push factors are lack of job opportunities, political instability, and poor living standards. Have a look at this picture. Read what is written there. No job, no money. Now what? No job, which means no money. Now what? Immigration. So one of the major causes of brain drain is shortage of job opportunities in the sending countries. Here is another person looking for some money in his purse, but nothing comes out of it. This is the result of having low salaries. When the company pays you a low salary, this can happen anytime when there is no money left. This low salary problem can also be a major cause that lead people to leave the countries. Another reason that lead people to leave their countries: famine and poverty. This is a painful picture. I would rather leave these conditions than stay in them. Here there is an act of violence, some kind of protests, or maybe a war. So political stability and social instability can cause a lot of people to leave the countries. Here is another reason. Talking about scientific research. Now, when the government or the authorities give less importance to scientific research, people who are interested in scientific research do not find the means to conduct their research, and they opt for immigrating, leaving the country altogether, looking for places where they can have all the necessary facilities to conduct these researches. Obvious that natural disasters also can push people to leave the countries. If people find themselves unable to express themselves, say whatever they think is right and wrong, they start thinking that they live in oppression and injustice. And that's why they choose and decide to leave the country to another country where freedom of speech is guaranteed. Education is another major cause that push families to escape from their countries, looking for a better education, a decent education somewhere else. Poor healthcare is another main cause that push people to leave. Now, let's explore together what motivates these highly trained, highly educated, talented, and skilled people to leave their country and to settle in a country that offers a lot of things to them. Now, the main pull factors are higher paying jobs and good quality of life. Now, these two factors are very important to every one of us. A higher paying job, nobody dislikes that, and good quality of life, everyone wants that. So let us see. Give me a higher salary and I will do whatever you like, even if it cost me my origin country. Now, higher salaries are very, very important. It's, if you want a comfortable life, higher salaries can guarantee that. More job opportunities. In more developed countries, job opportunities are abundant. There are a lot of higher opportunities there. But in less developed countries, job opportunities are scarce. And people are, the rate of joblessness in these countries is very high. And that's why people feel not secure to stay in their home countries, because they fear they will end up without getting a job. Yes, everyone aims at having a good life, a big house, a car, and a good job, a good salary. Those are very important for any one of us. So good living standards are very important and but surely are a major cause that lead people to leave their countries. Now, who doesn't want to study in these classrooms? Look at this classroom. The classroom on the right hand. Look at the view. Look at how big is the classroom. Look at the computers, big screens, the settings, the facilities, everything. Now look at this second picture on the left. Here is a reactive board with tablets. So technological facilities are available as well. Now, this is the kind of education that a host country can offer, whereas the sending countries cannot offer. So education or better educational systems are a major cause that lead well-educated people and families in general to leave the countries to more developed countries in order to give a decent education to their children. The quality of healthcare system or healthcare services is very important. When people feel unsafe towards their country's healthcare system, they are more likely going to look for it somewhere else. If the citizens do not feel that they are important in the eyes of the authorities, the government, if they do not feel that they are valued, honored, appreciated, respected, they are going to leave. because dignity is what makes human a human. If he doesn't have dignity, he is being humiliated, dehumanized, and feel like he's nothing in the society. Social care services are to be considered almost absent in less developed countries, especially what we call unemployment benefits. It's a sum of money paid for people who have not found a job yet. So that they can force buy whatever they want instead of going down the street and beg. The phenomenon of begging in less developed countries is just, it's crazy. Everyone is begging. So no job means begging. So that's why in Europe and Canada and America, and also in some Asian countries, the phenomenon of begging is almost absent because they have this, what we call social care services. They care for people. Another important pull factor is political stability. So whenever you have a peaceful atmosphere where you can live peacefully, it's just great to go there and spend the whole of your life. So as we have seen, there are a lot of factors that lead these highly trained, highly skilled people to leave their countries and settle in a more developed country. As you can see, this is a picture that express what I was talking about. Art showing all the factors, push and pull factors of brain drain. Now we have reached the effect of brain drain. There are negatives and positives, but as you can see, the negatives are more than positives. One of the effects of brain drain on the income of the government is the loss of taxes revenue. Now, if we have 3 million people who had immigrated Morocco up to 2014, now if you count how many tax, how much money Morocco lost, yeah, I mean, it's a huge number. Another major effect of brain drain is the loss of potential entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs are the people who have ideas and also who have money, and they want to invest these ideas and the money on a marketplace or a country or a city. But when they don't find the necessary conditions and good conditions in which they can do that, they just leave somewhere else where they can invest these ideas and money. Another effect is shortage of important skilled workers. These skilled workers, when they do not find good conditions or working conditions, they are going to leave, especially if they are not paid enough money and there is a scarcity of facilities. They're going to leave. And the problem is that we need these people to build our nation. If these people are scarce, these people are just, there is little of them, that our economy is going to be damaged. When highly skilled people, highly educated people leave, they take with them innovative ideas to other countries. which are going to benefit from these ideas, whereas in less developed countries are going to suffer from shortage of innovative ideas. How many teachers have left so far, and how many doctors have left so far? I mean, many people, too many teachers and doctors have left Morocco up to this moment. Now, we need these people to stay with us and help us with health and educational services. Effect of brain drain that I have covered in this presentation. Minor benefits of brain drain, some positive effects of brain drain. Now, brain drain is usually described as a problem that needs to be solved. So it's a problem, and having benefit from a problem is a rare case. But in this case, we can derive two major benefits of brain drain. The first benefits, when people move from less developed countries to more developed countries, they learn new skills and expertise, which they can use to the advantage of the home country once they return. Another benefit is remittances. The remittances is the money these migrants send to the home country. They send some money to their family so that they can cover the expenses. And that money can be called hard currency. Hard currency like dollar and euro. And they send that money, and the country benefit from this money because this money help to stimulate the home country's economy. Let's have some possible solutions to this phenomenon. The first solution is it has to do with job opportunities. So the government actually needs to provide job opportunities for everyone equally, which means that the government should avoid the idea of your father is my friend. It means that kind of inequality between classes of the nation is very, very dangerous. So Morocco should provide job opportunities for every single citizen in the country. Second, provide attractive salaries to hire highly qualified people. I mean, they are highly qualified people. They need high salaries, actually, if you want to keep them in your country. Improve the quality of universities. Of course, we need to improve our educational system as a whole. Provide adequate research facilities. We need to provide these people, these skilled people, highly educated people with the facilities they need to conduct their research, scientific research, to do what they want to do, and to invest their expertise, their experience here in the country where they were born. Through this system, the less intelligent and efficient people have been getting admission to professional colleges. Now here in this case, in our country, in Morocco, this is a problem actually, because the less intelligent and efficient people have been getting admission, which means the wrong man in the wrong place. So we need to put the right man in the right place, or the right women in the right place. So this is it. Thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time.